Assalamu alaikum. I made a video, but I don't find it, so I'm going to do it again. It's like this is my work right now. Waking up people through videos. You know that it is the truth that make us free, and we have to have that truth so that we are free. Okay, so the point is what is happening right now. It's okay. It's the in a way it's is there I don't have the words to say it. The the making the women look inferior than men, and that is through the non-accepting the homosexuality. It seems like it's okay accept men homosexuality, but when I was here, I never thought about the possibility of a woman. But it's true, women and men may be homosexual, heterosexual, or bisexual. An example, I'm bisexual. I had a friend I had like a guy in the university who I talked in the phone, and I really like him. Well, at least talking to him, I learned a lot of him through talking. And well, a friend of mine, he liked him too. And actually, I didn't like it so much, like a boyfriend, but I enjoyed talking to him, and in a way that made me like him. But one day, my friend told me, because I was saying, okay, look at this, and she told me, oh, you seem like you like him. I'm very angry, and I thought, I'm not going to change my friend for a boy who I don't know him at all, just talking. So I stopped talking to him, because for me it was much. I had much. I thought, when it was important for me, her friendship, and I thought I couldn't. It was in like a really bad thing to do. I remember that my mom had and has her he, her best friend from college, and thus I remember her, and I learned from her, and I will I thought, okay, I'm going to give me priority to my friend and to a guy who I haven't met, and uh, and well, it comes on, and then I see um, years before after I see a girl and I really like her, and she studied psychology like me, and we we started to hang on, and in a point we were inseparable, and I think people thought that we were girlfriends, and I really want that to be true because I really was in love with her, and I enjoy every time that it passed with her, and I think it changed in a way because with the guy I didn't saw him just one. I didn't thought he was a like gorgeous, but with her it was like I saw her and I just felt in love. I just wanted to see her, and I made a, the opportunity of see her in the university. At last, she talks to me and she tells me if I want to go to the coffee with her, and of course that was something I really wanted. And then we had a friendship, and one then when uh, she was angry with me because she knew that I told to another friend of mine that whom I like, and not told her, and and she thought that uh, we were best friends. So I finally told her that she was the one who I liked, and she got in silence. We were in the phone, and she started crying, and then we didn't speak uh, for a long time until the time passes, and I hear that she's going to get married, and I start crying, and then uh, uh, I was with a friend, and she told me because I thought that it was over, my feeling, but he came back when I heard that she was going to get married. And when my friend told me that probably when she was a kid, she her parents told her that had never she had never uh, go to have a relationship with a girl. Probably he told me probably they saw her way of acting and that that uh, uh, significant means that she was in a way lesbian and they didn't want because they are religious, a very religious evangelic uh, persons. Evangelic don't think about the acceptance of the homosexuality and never the bisexuality. But Jesus never told don't attack. Uh, he said there are eunuchs who, who are eunuchs and come by nature eunuchs, and ones who are made by men eunuchs, and ones who are made for a proposite, God's proposite. So, in my way of thinking, he was talking about the homosexuals, but it's okay. I have I have seen that in gays there is more acceptance, but in women, lesbian, and bisexual, there is a silence, like isn't existing, and like is outside is inside. What is happening in Palestine represents a woman, all women. It represents the suffering that the women have, like women, lesbians, bisexual, and heterosexual, treated inferior. Uh, uh, the the change that has to happen is wake up, women, wake up and realize it, that no one is going to change anything only unless you change it, and it doesn't matter. Uh, say say it. Uh, admire. Uh, there is a singer, a young years and years, the singer of that group. He said at one time he is gay, and he is really like really. He seems really good, and in a way, I'm proud of of. I like that it is opened. It's easier for men to do it because although they are gay, they are men, and in the Jewish religions, men are Greek, women's are inferior than men. Christian Orthodox almost the same thing. They think that women are inferior than men. Uh, but we will stop and the evangelic religion too, a, a Muslim religion too, of course, a Jewish and Muslim. They are like men, but women. They have the power. They we we can change the world because right now the world is in serious damage and danger. And if we keep on being in silence, uh, uh, we cannot be in silence anymore. Uh, uh, we are the fire that needs to uh, give light to humanity because it's the energy, the feminine energy that is going to change the world and has changed it. But now we're in the point that we're going to awake and we need that women and men accept that the equality of women and men, lesbians, bisexual, heterosexual, gays, everyone equal. That will change the way Palestine is treating is treated by Israel and of course the Babylonia South United States of America. They usually say they are the American, and America is all America. We are American too, because we at least I am in Central America. Okay, we are not Latinos. We're Americans in Central America. Okay, and I we speak Spanish because is our Spanish came with that language and uh, we and it's beautiful, but it's okay in English. Uh, in more places, learn English, so it's the language that can unite it. That's why I'm talking in English right now, because my native language is Spanish, and I love it. Um, so as Mo says in Kamikaze, hear it. It's really good. Uh, I will never give up, and and I will keep on trying to make a better world for me and for all who I love. And so I may uh, share you a a a story about a girl that wanted to know the truth of life, and she started to look it up, and she went to where supposedly they look they say that they had the truth, but she thought that there was something else that wasn't right, so she left there, and she went to sleep in the forest with a tree, and in her dream she had a voice telling, I am the same with the same matter or with the same way a star is. And then she saw a star, and she saw a star, and the star, she knew that it wasn't the star who gives light, but the light that goes through the star and gives light, and that light is the same light that we are made of. Then she wake up and started seeing the nature, and saw the trees and everything, and she uh, let me uh, keep on telling the story like if I have experienced it, because okay, it's better now. So I saw a lot of all the nature, and the trees and butterflies in the sky, and I saw myself in them, and I want to share what I had found to all the people that I knew and love, and I went down and start speaking to them, and I saw them, and they were like mirrors, and I saw myself, and I was like a mirror too, and but the thing is that I could understand them. They were telling me, they were talking me, and I could understand them, but they couldn't understand me because they had a smoke in front of their mirrors, and for not to forget what had happened, I put myself a smoke smoke mirror. Beautiful now, right? Uh, is a story of the knowledge of the Los Toltecas of Mexico. A introduction. They say they have like 4 agreements. One of them, I remember, or an explanation is that life is a dream. Another story that I'm going to share is one that happened like a vision I had. I was, but it's a story, okay? So I'm going to start. I was a little bit sad, and now I started to read the Bible, the part. So, uh, okay, so I don't. Okay, the stories. There was a lot of young kids, and they wanted to play, and they created a game, and and the game was that they go inside the game, and they had to forget that they create the game, but one of them was going to be outside to remember them, that they were the creators, remember them, and give them the guides to to uh, uh, be in that state of mind and realize that everything was a game to play, and so in the game there was uh, some part of the games, people that were of the games too, that they were like, no, no, I have the truth and this is the truth, so follow me. And but they were liars, and they were part of the untruth, and they had to wake up, and when they woke up, because they woke up, they they saw that they created the game that they were living, and they started to play in the game and create what they wanted in and needed in the present moment, here and now. So uh, the the final of that story is really nice, and that's what we're going to do now. We are going to woke up, because this is a game, this is a dream, and if we woke when waking us up, waking me up is waking you up, because we are mirrors, and and and, uh, and we will have what we need, or actually we have what we need in here and now, because here and now is the only thing that we need. Here and now is the only thing that exists, and life is full of light. We are light too, and we have to stand up and give our words and give thanks to God for being our Father and and our Creator, and we all are brothers. Good, the good people are all brothers. Bad people, they have cold heart. They are selfish, and they don't think about anyone else but themselves. So don't they don't uh, uh, God will take them out of the the heaven that is in the earth, like the Toltecas said. And so as as is inside is outside, as is in in the in the up is down. So as there are bad people, the same way they are good people in the same way. So let's be united and and we good people. We are we're already in heaven. We just only have to open our eyes, open your eyes, because this is everything that we have always thought and dreamed, and everything is possible, and good things are are given to good people. And so explain it, the 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 liberation of the women, lesbians and bisexual, because well, um, um, they have thought that gays are just men, but they never say about women. They never talk about women. I have learned, I have read about the history of lesbianism in a book that I was afraid, I was really ashamed of buying it because the 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 person that was I had to pay it, saw it, and I felt like I didn't want to be judged, but now I just realized that we don't have to be afraid. We have to wake up and know that God is with us. God is with all his daughters and sons. So um, in religions, not religion, but every part of the history, women had to be treated in in inferior way, but there have been some women that have made a change in life. And if you are hearing this, is probably because you are one of those women here and now. So I that change has to happen and to get to our equality, and women have lesbians have to stand up and be proud of it. Not proud of saying enough to everyone that just to is that now I'm thinking that people are aggressive to women who are lesbians. That's why I never told openly of my bisexuality. Because, well, in a way, there wasn't a moment, and just to my family. And to my family also, it didn't was a good answer. I didn't receive a good answer. Uh, Not bisexual, but I told them that they I like women, and one told me that it was that we were going to go to church, and it was the fault of that person. The other one just left, and I left, and and but I keep on. I told almost all my family because I didn't want to be in silence, and and I didn't have a really good. I hope that I had a good reaction, but it wasn't a good reaction. But we have to make a change because now we are grown up, and it doesn't matter now. They cannot hurt us because we are in power of ourselves. We're not kids anymore, and we had to not be in silence because the liberation of women, all women in general, bisexual, lesbians, heterosexual, is the liberation of Palestine, because Palestine represents women, all, and all women represent Palestine. So if all women uh, stands up for their right and for their freedom of speak, and for the freedom of love him or love her. It is the freedom of Palestine here and now, because everything is here and now. All is possible here and now. Thanks God. Thank to God. So, uh, so don't 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 agree with people who think that uh, they are good, but they are evils because they do uh, they make kids cry in Palestine, United States, Israel, so all those two places that are like the houses of the devil. And so, but what can we do? Is not going and fight. It's just a free ourselves because we are Palestine. Palestine is represented by women from all the world, the good women. Okay, bad people, they are going to go away. So don't don't think about if you are going to be hurt, because they are going to go away, because we are in heaven here and now, and God will just take them away because they are bad and they have a cold heart, and the fire that is in our heart will keep on burning and will keep on lighting everyone and everything. Because, well, now we are older and we have like uh, uh, decisions that we can make, but uh, there are kids that they are starting to grow up. They are kids, and as Jesus told, uh, until you have the heart of a kid, you are going to be in heaven. Uh, and the kid lives here and now. He doesn't or she doesn't think about the past. She forgets it. She imagines the future, and she has a big imagination, and she she or he may imagine that it is like a bird, and she or he could uh, feel that they are flying. That is the imagination that God gave us. And those uh, liars and those uh, bad people has turned that imagination down. But uh, as Jesus said, until you have a heart and a man, it's just a if you have if you are like a kid, you're going to be in heaven. Is because being like a kid is like having a big imagination, and imagination is the possibility of everything. Thanks to it, life is created here and now. So wake up. Don't not just because I love 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 is the answer. And stand up women, lesbian women. I always thought that that word was beautiful. I always thought that that word was really something beautiful. Bisexual, heterosexual, both three. We have to be together because it's it's the feminine energy that will change everything in this world to be a better place for us and our kids. Because I always said, or I say that I'm not a mother, but I have a lot of kids. Salam alaikum.